Hi, my name is Anna and welcome to today's daily tip. Today we're going to talk about sleep sacks. Which ones should you use and why should you even use them in the first place? Sleep sacks are a fantastic communication tool between you and your baby. We don't use sleep sacks at another point in the day, and so when we do pull out that sleep sack and we're like, hey, it's time for sleep, then they know that it is actually time for sleep. It sends a clear communication signal. We only have limited ways to really be able to communicate with our babies, such as routine, actions, and consistency. They don't yet understand words, so us in our responses and our routines is incredibly important to help them feel secure in going to sleep and reducing any separation anxiety. Sleep sacks then are used as a communication signal that it's time for bed, but they have more than one use. If you're wondering what a sleep sack is a long, this one's quite long because my daughter's 16 months and this is the one I had on hand. It is a long sack, really. Like instead of using a blanket, it has a hole for the neck and the arms, and then we have this enclosed sack down the bottom. It is really safe because as babies move around, and it is incredibly normal for babies to shift and shuffle throughout the crib and finding that most comfy position during the night. And so as they move around, it follows them. It means it's the safest option because they're not going to get caught up in blankets and they're not going to get cold during the night because they're always going to have their blanket on them. When selecting a sleep sack, what we want to look for is making sure that it is thick enough. There is a communication kind of reference in the sleep sack world called TOGS, okay, and that is the weight. This one here is a 1 TOG sleep sack, and so for a 1 TOG, we're also going to add in a long sleeved pajama like sleeper. During the summer, a 0.5 tog might be just like 1 layer of muslin. And in the winter, you can go right up like 2.5 togs if you need it really thick, which we do in the winter as well. So I always put them on that last bit of the bedtime routine. So just before the book, so they realize it's sleep time, they're nice and warm and cozy, but we're not putting it on well ahead of bedtime. Bedtime routine should be 20 to 30 minutes. So when I'm looking at selecting a sleep sack, some of the features that I'm looking for, first of all, is making sure that the neck is not too wide. We really want to make sure that it fits properly. The same with the arms, so they're not going to get their arms out. I really like this one. I have my 2 favorite sleep sacks here, actually. The first one is our Nanit sleep sack, and then this one is by Kite. It is so soft and cozy. I want to get one of their adult blankets. But they have reinforced edges, which means that they don't stretch very easily, and it's held its shape really well. This one here has a cover over the top of the zipper, so it is not going to pinch baby's skin, and the zipper comes down the front of the body. I really like it coming down the front of the body as you can check the diaper really easily, and this one comes around the feet at the bottom as well. It just makes things so much simpler for the middle of the night diaper changes. So those are the kind of things I look at. The Nanit one here is very versatile because it actually has a snap at the top. So it's very easy for baby to get into. I do not prefer sleep sacks that have double snaps because as they become older and stand up in the crib, they can stand on the end and pull both snaps. So I make sure that at least one of the shoulders is sewn closed. The Kite one here has both shoulders sewn closed. This having one snap is really handy because it opens all of the way across, and it has a down the side of the body zipper. The reason why I also love my Nanit sleep sack is because we have the breathing wear on it. So you can set your Nanit monitor to monitor your baby's breathing. So you get the Velcro here, you put your baby in and you close it tight, like firmly around baby's chest. And it means you're able to monitor their breathing. I mostly do this when my kids are sick or if I'm if someone else is babysitting or if I'm just not feeling super comfortable, right? If they've got a cough or something. So my kids have been sick this last week, so we have definitely used our breathing wear. So sleep sacks are to be taken off after they get out of the crib. So once they've finished their nap or finished their nighttime sleep, then we're going to change their diaper, take the sleep sack off. If you get your pajamas changed later on, that's totally fine. However, this isn't something we're going to hang out in all the time because we want to keep that communication signal really clear that this indicates bedtime. You know, I've had my little ones actually, like my 1-year-old, when she was 1, she would go to the laundry pile when she's tired and pull out her sleep sack to show me that she's tired. So it's a really good communication tool. And then when you're at grandma's or someone else's house, then we're able to pull this out and they know what it means. And it's a sense of home rather than having to take a whole lot of things like crib sheets and all the rest of that. This already smells like home, it feels like home, and it signals sleep. It is a really good transition. You would start to transition into this at about 12 weeks because we want to make sure we are out of that swaddle by 12 weeks, and babies are not safe to have a blanket in their crib until 12 months. Let me know if you have any sleep sack questions by popping them in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe because tomorrow we've got some more goodies for you to chat about sleep in our Baby Sleep Tips Daily.
Hey there, Mama. Are you feeling exhausted, frustrated, and just a little defeated? I hear you, and I've been there, and thankfully, I can help. Let's teach your baby to sleep. I'm talking 10 to 12 hours of sleep each night. Little Wink's Sleep Baby program uses a science-based, gentle, parent-present approach that fosters healthy attachment while teaching independent sleep skills. We don't believe in letting your baby cry it out. This program includes everything you need, such as our insider strategies, both on night sleep and naps, as well as extras like our monthly live Q&A.